Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Iran has reportedly agreed in principle to reopen the Strait of Hormuz under a regional supervision mechanism, with mediation by Qatar and Oman bringing US-Iran talks closer to a possible breakthrough. According to Arab media reports, Iran has also conveyed positive signals to Pakistan regarding the initiative. Under the proposed arrangement, vessels entering the Persian Gulf would travel through an Iranian-controlled route, while outbound ships would use a route overseen by Oman. Service charges would be collected for maritime security and environmental protection. Hopes for easing Middle East tensions have grown after US President Donald Trump said Washington held very good discussions with Iran and suggested the Strait of Hormuz could reopen soon if negotiations continue. Reports said the US, Iran, and Oman are close to an interim agreement on restoring shipping through the strategic waterway. Speaking to Fox News, Trump said US and Iranian officials engaged in all-day negotiations and described the discussions as positive. He also warned Iran against withdrawing from the negotiations.
Iran and Oman have reached an understanding on the geographic coordinates of a proposed shipping route through the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's foreign ministry said that a joint announcement is being finalized, but a senior Iranian source says key details remain unresolved.
A proposed deal between Iran and Oman will give Tehran control over ships entering the Gulf through the Strait of Hormuz, in one of the biggest concessions yet to Iran. Despite the apparent step towards yielding to Iranian demands, sources pushed back against assertions by US President Donald Trump that a deal reopening the strait was imminent, saying important details still had to be agreed. One of the regional sources said the concession has already been made regarding some form of control over Hormuz. The other regional source said there were still details to be determined about how control would be defined.
Yemen's Houthis claim to have launched a missile attack on a Saudi oil tanker off the coast of the Red Sea, port city of Yanbu. Houthi military spokesman Yahya Sari claimed the attack, but gave no details on when it took place. Oil prices rebounded after the attack, raising fresh concerns over regional tensions and Middle East energy supplies. Brent crude rose 1.9% to $80.87 a barrel, while US crude gained 1.2% to $76.67. At least one person has been killed and 11 wounded in an Israeli strike on southern Lebanon. Israel said the strikes came in response to what it called a blatant violation of the ceasefire by Hezbollah, as Israel and Lebanon hold talks in Rome.
Russian strikes on and around Kyiv overnight have killed 14 people, injured 27, and damaged warehouses and other infrastructure. Ukrainian emergency officials said Russia launched 4 Zircon missiles, 24 Iskander-M ballistic missiles, and 115 drones, with Ukrainian air defenses intercepting 98 drones, but no missiles. The attack triggered fires, damaged multiple sites, and left rescuers searching for survivors trapped under rubble.
Bangladesh's former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said that the ban on her Awami League party must be lifted. Speaking from New Delhi, Hasina said she would return to her people in December, 2 years after being ousted amid mass protests.
A 4-ton SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket stage, left drifting in space after launching Firefly Aerospace's lunar lander in January 2025, is expected to crash into the moon at around 5,400 miles per hour. The uncontrolled debris is set to strike the Einstein crater, creating a plume of lunar dust with no danger to Earth. SpaceX said the impact is accidental, with scientists attributing the collision to solar activity and gravitational forces. NASA and SpaceX are now exploring ways to prevent similar incidents. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.